Alright guys, so you're going to be doing the storyline for Curse of Osiris. So you're going to be presented by a core array, 3 different weapons. It's going to be a hand cannon, it's going to be a scout rifle, it's going to be an auto rifle. I'm going to be honest with you, this hand cannon did not look that great. It might be a great hand cannon, but it had Grave Robber as the trait on it. Didn't really want to go with it. The scout looked promising. Matter of fact, I was going to choose the scout, but the auto rifle was too good to pass up, man. Which essentially is a number, but we now have kill clip on it, which is nasty, fellas. Kill clip on an auto rifle. I've yet to mess around with the weapon in this game that is an auto with kill clip, and so I got to see what this weapon was all about, especially since the fact it does fall within the 450 round per minute archetype, and it has a precision intrinsic perk, which of course is essentially just counterbalance. A lot of good things working for this weapon. Now let me talk real quick about the sights and then just move on forward about how it works in PvE as well as PvP. So I use the Flash HS5 sight. If you're a huge fan of the number, you're most likely using that sight. I like that sight a lot more. I think it's really good. It's got good zoom, it's got good target acquisition. I even go with armor piercing rounds on this weapon as well, and I do that for PvE and PvP. I know some people might be really surprised that I wouldn't go with accuracy rounds in PvP, but armor piercing rounds, to me, it plays a role. I tend to play a little more aggressively and a little more on top of my enemies, and of course kill clip by itself is extremely nasty. It really throws up the damage there. Now it falls under 450 round per minute archetype. Now is this archetype still competitive in Crucible, especially since, as you saw, the crit multiplier or the crit damage for all of these guns got dropped a little bit. Really, it was only by 1, and body shot damage got increased by 1. So essentially what they did was they made the optimal time to kill a little bit lengthier, but they wanted to make sure that it wasn't just be outright ruin, and so they maintained that body shot damage and even increased it a little more, making the weapon a more forgivable kind of gun. Now in PvE, the gun is phenomenal. It was actually the weapon I was using with the most recent exotic for Titans, and if you haven't checked out that video, guys, it'll be in the description below, but it's Kepri's Horn, and I threw this auto rifle on with solar to see if it was actually going to take effect on that exotic, and it did. It was giving me my barricade so fast. But in PvE just by itself, the combination of flash sight, the armor piercing rounds, of course the intrinsic precision frame is really nice, but kill clip, over and over again I was able to utilize kill clip against ads, and it was extremely nice. And even outside of just utilizing it against ads, just doing damage to single targets, the gun definitely excels as well. Now let me talk about kill clip before we move on. If you haven't checked out a video way back when, I talked about kill clip and the different things you can do to automatically reload your weapon, but there is a video I put out a while back that talked about how to activate kill clip without even reloading. But essentially, guys, it's just the code of the Juggernaut tree on your striker class if you want to rock that out with something like Insurmountable Skullfort to constantly have your melee. And essentially what this allows you to do, guys, is just get a melee off on somebody, activate kill clip without having to reload. It really goes hand in hand with you when you're trying to get your health regeneration back. So get a melee kill off on something, you automatically get your health regen back, you have a chance of getting your melee energy back as well, and you now have kill clip activated. So it's just an all-around great perk to be using in PvE to allow you to constantly getting your kill clip and health regen and all those other things, and it allows you to keep constantly pushing up on ads. I find this to be really good, guys. I think it is a fantastic auto rifle. I think it's going to do you a lot of wonders, but it's not just a PvP weapon. I think this will go hand in hand in PvE and PvP for you. Well, fellas, let me know what you think about the weapon. I wanted to go ahead and get that review out, and I know a lot of you guys are probably hitting the storyline up. If you're like me, you want to cross that weapon. I myself probably going to get reviews out eventually on the other 2 weapons, but first and foremost, we're going to be touching up on the raid tomorrow. I'll be streaming it live. Guys, thank you so much for coming and watching. Let me know if there's a specific weapon you want me to look into. I'm trying my hardest to get my hands on the exotics, but fellas, as always, slap that like button like your mama told you right.